Hello everybody, how are you all doing today? It's now Sunday, May the 19th, about 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we're going to take a look at Bitcoin and see what we could expect throughout this week. First of all, we take a look at the weekly, and we're very bullish all across the board. Though what would make us very bullish is if the monthly itself ended up reaching above about 8,500, or if we at least challenged 8,500, this high right there of that month interim high, and if we challenged it, then it'd be a really good sign that, hey, we're going to retrace, probably not break it, and then we'll get a second or third shot at it and hammer at that resistance. So right now as it stands, we're at a resistance of, we just simply can't break above this range, guys, around 80 ranges on all exchanges, the average price. But if we look at it throughout the week, what we'll see is that Bitcoin has defied all descending triangles every time we've seen them. It's always moving to the upside despite how many times it's hammering at the bottom. It happened once here, and then it happened once here as well. And these were some very profitable plays to make. If you guys have been following me on Twitter or just my videos in general, you'll have seen that I grew $2,300 to about 3K in less than 24 hours just because of this breakout right there alone, where I played that range only during that day. So yeah, there's been a lot of big plays that have been made, and I know a lot of people are doing well, and I hope you guys have been very safe and cautious as well. So as it stands right now, I personally thought that this was an ABC going to the upside, okay? That's what I thought. Let me show you. I thought that this was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coming down, or not I thought, I think, still, okay? I think that that was a very truncated fifth coming down. You see it better on other time frames when it's more clear. And this one made a 1, 2, 3, 4, and basically an ending fifth. It was a diagonal, and I think that this could be the ABC going to the upside. I mean, it could very well be. I could be wrong. So if this right here was ABC going upwards, then what that would mean is this is part of a greater five-wave structure where the ABC is going to make a zigzag going to the downside. This is what we call a 5-3-5 structure. Possible, guys. Like, don't discount it. I'm giving you the bearish view first, okay? And you also got to consider, like, the past 2 hours, you got a doji and then a shooting star candle. It seems pretty bearish to me. Doesn't it seem bearish to you guys? Yeah. I'm just basically looking at that. You look at the 90-minute chart, you see it's losing a lot of steam. It's breaking back to the downside. Our side's not getting to really high RSIs, like 80, 90s, 95s or something like that. So yeah. So I don't know if it's going to break down to here. What I'm going to see, first of all, is if we break out of the 80 ranges, and then we challenge basically the, right here. We challenge 80, 150 ranges, right? So we break around 80, we're going to find some major resistance at 81.80, around there, 81.50-ish. And then we got another high of about 8,300 to hit. So it seems like there's a lot of obstacles to hit. And also, if you look at the past few hours, right, the volume is definitely starting to wane off a little bit. So my count will be entirely wrong, is if we actually break, okay? Once again, I'll be very clear. My count will be wrong if we simply just break above this high, first of all, of 8,100. Okay, I'll be firm on that. We break 8,100, this count is entirely wrong, and C is invalidated. The C down over here. Then I'll have to reevaluate. But nevertheless, what I'm hoping for is some sort of pattern to form. A pattern would be amazing. I would love that. So we kind of have a pattern like that forming where, hey, if this was, a possible structure, like if this was the third wave right here of something, then hey, that could be a head, that could be, sorry, this could be a shoulder, that could be a head, and this could be the other shoulder coming to the downside where we hit the trend line again. And other than that, we also have this major trend line that's been established since May. That's kind of hitting it as well, right? Well, not really. I guess since May the 6th or so. So there's many different ways to take a look at this trend line support right now as well. So once again, I'll be very bullish if we can start challenging and breaking 8,100, hit 8,140 again, and then we pick up the volume where we eventually get some sort of pattern like this, is my dream, right? I'm just zooming out for you like that. When we get an ascending triangle, okay? Now, if we got an ascending triangle, that would be amazingly bullish, in my opinion. And then we'll basically just play the breakout. So right here, this line is about 81.80. If we get there, phenomenal. But keep in mind that we also have a chance to break down out of here as well. So the play to see is, where are we going to go? Are we going to break above this resistance right here where we are at 80? We can't get past it, guys. It's so hard right now to get past 8100. Are we going to create some sort of push to the break to the upside there, or at least an attempt? Because if we attempt and fail, it means a lot more than falling back down here than pushing up, in my opinion. I don't think we really want to test this support again, because if we do, it could imply that C could very well be in or being into play, right? And I don't want that at all. So I'd rather hit it anywhere in this zone here above 8100, lots of volume, hammer at it, fail, and then come all the way back down here, because then this C count already has 5 waves in, and if it has 5 waves in, it will imply that the ABC is already finished. So therefore there can't be another wave, right? So if there is another wave, it would also disprove that that's a C structure and that's something else. So I hope that makes sense. Anyways, I just want to leave you guys with that. Yeah, Bitcoin Cash, by the way, is kind of the coin that's on my mind to short or do something with. I don't really know yet, by the way, because I'm seeing this right here, right? This is a lower high, but we're getting higher high right now. But we're not really curving down on the histogram. In fact, it's finding a lot of resistance to go down. So if you guys see this, consider what I'm considering as well, but also be very cautious, right? And always take my advice with a grain of salt. So I'll see you guys very soon. One way or another, we'll find out, all right? See you guys soon. Bye now. Have a good Sunday.